crying foul. I'm crying foul from an inkwell. This government doesn't seem to think my people can think well. We're about to show them something different. No matter how much cocaine you push, George Bush isn't going to elevate you to a high state of living. That's a given. We're at war. Not just because we're black, although that's part of the reason, but because we're poor in America and this is the rich man's season. You try to elevate your mind and get accused of treason. They say it's unpatriotic for a black man to be seeking a reason. That's why we're still treated as second-class citizens in the supposed land of the equal, the brave and the free. I swear they ought to call this the Democratic Republic of the slave and the thief. Sometimes it's hard to believe that this nation could rip the world off and say she does it for me. See, if it wasn't for we, they had to pay their own folks to sell crack, but us, we does it for free. They treat us as lab rats. Let me stab at the reason for that. It's because they don't see us as actual people. They just see us as black. And our brown kin in light of brown skin ain't living much better. They're still treated as slaves in their own land in the name of democracy unfettered. The richest nation on the globe, raising a generation unlettered. And it ain't no coincidence that our school systems lack, but we're number one in defense. See, smart populations seek real answers, so they're keeping us dense. Just smart enough to go to war. Playing a deadly game of shoot first and ask questions never. This world is slowly becoming hell. Just take a look at the weather. We're suffering catastrophes. It's blasphemy the way these presidents act, see. If you don't see him as a sovereign ruler of mankind, well, then you're under attack. It's simple as that. And then they label those as terrorists who decide they want to fight back. But Israel seems to be in bed with the devil. How cozy is that? I'm curious as hell, even nosy, in fact. I'd love to get my eyes on some classified facts, some military memos and agendas on official Pentagon facts that'll possibly help explain why this nation, which claims to be so democratic and free, won't let no other country choose who they might want to have lead. They interfere intensely. They propagate lies immensely. They start wars on foreign lands and orchestrate hostile takeovers. I'm crying foul from a cage because America needs an immediate makeover. They say our days is numbered. I wonder just how many this world has left. Don't want the clock to stop with me stuck in a box because I won't get to hug my babies goodbye. And I ain't George Jackson, but I got blood in my eyes. Pupils bleeding due to atrocities witnessed. Eardrums wailing because of the cries I've heard. If I'm alive when our revolution hits, well then I'm getting up in it, and that's my word. I just hope by then there's enough of us left to put a dent in this system. And I know it's going to be hard to keep operations clandestine in a world full of so many snitches. I'd have been in courtrooms 1,000 times, but never once as a witness. But most of my crimes was against my own kind, so I wasn't on America's niggas to get list. Wish I was alive when the Panthers was active. I'd have had me a black beret and a cool leather coat with a pistol tucked in the shotgun at ready, trying to knock this establishment down like a New Orleans levee. That's why I'm on the field at all times, never on the sidelines. I'm a playmaker, never spectating. I stay in the thick of the heat, ready to die for mine. Even if mine wouldn't die for me. I say progress is bred through the womb of struggle, and change is only realized through conflict, so we all must hustle, because living in a world that's supposedly free, it's a whole lot of things, but ain't none of them cheap. Pop said it costs more to be free than spending life in the pen. That's true, but it don't seem cheap to those cats that's never tasting freedom again. This is 2010 and it's battlefield earth, and live reports from the front line saying it's going from bad to worse. Sometimes I get so mad I can curse, because I'm part of a race of people who's forgotten their worth, and I'm living in a country that seems morally cursed. That's why I'm crying foul from the belly of this American beast. Although I'm ghetto raised, I've seen better days. I've seen some war and some peace. I done been involved in riots, both in the pen and on the streets. I done seen corruption in the White House and all over Capitol Hill. A president who's a terrorist and loves to make blood spill in the name of what he considers freedom. He'll kidnap, hijack, rob, loot, and kill. He'll exploit the people's passions and fear. He'll extort the blood of the poor, then sign a bill that gives him action at more. But I'm considered a monster for trying to survive in this game. When every time I turn around, it seems the rules get changed. 3 strikes, they say we out now. Attempted murder can get your life now. My people is locked away in cells and can't get out now. Lost in this system and won't be found now. Over 40% of this state stuck on lockdown. But now they want to reduce the numbers because they say it's unsafe for the cops now. But Schwarzenegger say he'd rather just build a few more prisons so he can keep sticking people with these mandatory minimum sentences. We're running out of schools, but we're overcrowded with jails. That's why I'm crying foul from this inkwell. This government doesn't seem to think my people can think well. We about to make them sit up and listen. We gonna broadcast our revolution in HD, live and direct, and we ain't stopping till this government start crying for text. They can holler.